Hi, my name is Sammy Schott, and I'm here with one of my colleagues, Lori Harris. So, Lori, I have a few questions for you today. So, what led you to want to work for OSU Extension?
I just kind of happened to see it in the paper one day, and a friend had mentioned it to me, and I applied, not knowing really what it was for, but it's worked out in the end.
So, your previous job that you had, what was it, and how did it help you with your work in Extension?
I was a teacher before this for junior high students. Um, Being a teacher and having some of that educational background, I think that it's helped with this job just because I've dealt a lot with the public. I've dealt with all ages of people. I've had to deal with students, parents, even grandparents, with students living in different types of homes these days, not always with parents.
Okay, so what exactly is your role within Extension?
I work for what's called the SNAP Ed program. I am a program assistant. So it's a federally funded position that deals with the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. So we do lots of nutrition education, health and wellness, but main focus being on how to spend the SNAP benefits that some of the people in the public receive and how they can stretch their food dollars and focusing mainly on the nutrition and the My Plate aspect.
Okay, so what are some of the programs and partnerships you have with your position with SNAP-Ed?
Here in Noble County, we have lots. I deal with, I made a list so I can remember. I deal with those schools in the county that have 50% of the student population receiving free and reduced lunch. I deal with and do some programming at the health department, the county senior citizen center, a senior housing site we have here in the county called Willow Arms. I teach lessons at Head Start and Early Head Start. There's a daycare in the county that I do called the Noble Learning Center. I teach programs at the local food pantry and also with Noble County Board of Developmental Disabilities and sometimes Job and Family Services. We do direct and also indirect education.
So, what are the differences between the direct and indirect education?
The direct education is they come in and they sit with me for at least like a 45-minute lesson. We cover usually two topics. We do some applied work where they get to practice the skill that we're teaching them. And then indirect, it might be maybe a flyer that we sent home with students at the school. It might be some recipes that we compiled, some food safety things that we might send home with people at the food pantry that are getting maybe like their Thanksgiving Day baskets and things like that.
So, one of the programs that I think that you do is pretty cool is your Growing Together
Mm-hmm.
program that you do. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, Growing Together, we've had the program for 2 or 3 years now. It was started by our ag agent where she developed and made raised beds for some of their clients. And then we decided that we would open that up to all of their clients, just not the select few that they had started with. So we invite them to come here. We teach them about raised bed gardening. We show them how they can actually grow the food themselves and we can use it in the recipes. And we do hands on cooking and things like that. And then they still get to go home and take care of their plants and things like that and getting the physical activity aspect out of it.
Okay. Okay, well, I know you're very busy. So, thank you for taking your time out of your day to do this interview.
Thanks, you're welcome.